Yo, what's happening, man? Welcome back to another episode of the Retro Pioneers podcast. I'm your host, Justin Hudson, man, and I'm here, man, with a special guest who returning for another episode, but it's not really interviewing him because we already know everything about Mr. Roddy Downey Jr., man, but it's just, this time he's going to give us a couple of insights on everything that's going on in the fighting expos and meta and everything and whatnot. But hey, look, man, we ain't gonna talk your head off. I'm gonna go ahead and pass the mic to this man and let him do what he do best, man. So, Roddy, bro, been a minute, bro, but me and you been touching bases on Instagram and various platforms. But what's been going on, bro? Like with you personally, and then we can go towards the fighting, bro.
Okay, well, what up, though, everybody? And one of the Detroit finest, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, my experience, like, really, last year was like the best experience I had in as far as fighting games and FGC community. I did go to EVO. It was one of the greatest things I ever did. You know, it was everything, but it costs a whole lot of money just to get there. And the economy is real messed up. You tuned in and you experiencing the gas. Everything is taxed and everything is up. Groceries up, everything. So if you go on to something like Evo, it's like it's gonna feel like you're getting cheated if you're not enjoying the event. You know what I'm saying? Basically, off that, I took that and I'm like, well, I already doing my own tournament scene here in Detroit. And I of course wanted to be affordable for everybody. I don't want you to come here and feel like you got cheated or anything. I want you to feel like that you came here, you didn't have to spend a lot of money, you had a good time, you know what I'm saying? Win or loss, you had a good time. It's an experience for me. I'm trying to build an experience of old school gaming, you know what I'm saying, for my tournament scene. And I feel like a lot of these younger players, which we call them modern players, they complain really a lot. And like, if you know what we had when we grew up, you wouldn't complain. We had to find out everything on our own. But when you did find out everything on your own, it was good. Like, it felt good. But modern players, they like to complain when they can't figure out a game. They want it to be easier for them. And we need to bring that back. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, I'm trying to bring it back. But as far as that, a lot of players right now with the economy and stuff, kind of like forcing themselves to play a game that makes them depressed. You know what I'm saying? Example, they might like Street Fighter 5, they might love that, and then Street Fighter 6 came in, and for content creators, they might they don't like it. Some of them content creators don't like the new Street Fighter. So they force themselves to play a game for the content, you know what I'm saying? And they're not really enjoying it and they're getting depressed. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like we need to bring that back. Bring back the feeling I know everything digital now, but bring that the feeling when you open a brand new game and you be like, oh my God, like, I can't wait to pop it in. It's no stress at all. You know what I'm saying? No stress at all. It's sight. You know what I'm saying? When you playing a game that you like, but I think a lot of content creators like to force a game because it's trending maybe.
Yeah.
And they want to catch it, but they depressed doing it. So, yeah, I'm trying to show that I'm trying to show my followers and my subscribers that it's fun every time I stream. It's all fun. There's no stressing. It might be saltiness, you know what I'm saying, for me, you know what I'm saying? But, it's still fun and it's stress-free. So I guess that's why my crowd, well, not even say crowd, my following gravitates to me so much because when I play it, it's fun. Every game I play, every fighting game I play is fun, so for me. So
You're not really just playing it from the hype or playing it just to get a fan base of people telling you what you're going to play. It's
Right.
either watching me play what I like or move on
That's
to the
it. Or
next
that's
creator.
it. Or that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. And I feel like people like, there's no originality in that. You know what I'm saying? When you do that. So when you just try to change the thing, just change the trend, it's like, oh yeah, well, you know, you playing something that you're not enjoying. Every game I play, I know you watch my streams, you watch my videos. I look like I'm enjoying myself every time, but I'm
Yeah.
not putting myself to a certain standard. I gotta play this, I gotta play that, I gotta play it. Wherever I like, that's why I'm playing. And if I want to play at a high level, that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not playing for, this to get views. I want organic followers, subs, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like when people do that, you're not really getting the authentic page or, like you just gotta stick to, what I'm saying, your heart, you know what I'm saying? Play with your heart. Like
Yeah.
before I was streaming, I would play the games just like this. I'm not caring about trying to catch the buzz per se. Having to catch the buzz on some stuff I like, then that's cool. I'm trying to just show people this how I do. I play, and I also play RPGs, single player games. Not all of them, only ones I like.
Yeah. I mean that's fair though, because what I have been watching with other content creators, right? Where they'll play a game, like they'll get recommendations on what they should play from
Right.
their subscribers or from their
All the
fans and
time.
everything. And
You
and
know, you know,
which is
no,
not wrong. You know what I'm saying? If you can do that, do that. But most times, man, you need to kind of do what you prefer, because it's like you're the one making the content.
right,
And if it works, if doing what they want works, you're gonna have to keep doing it. And it's
right,
gonna show that you're genuine and you're not genuine. So it kind of like
right,
come into the gate doing what you love and get the fans that's catered to you, not just what you're.
right, right. Good example, give you an example, right? Tekken 8. I loved it when it first came out the first season, but then, of course, after the second season, it was just a disaster after that, right? So people still playing it, but the players, like if you look at the tournaments going on right now, it's not really a lot of entries right now. Just because it's so expensive to go anywhere or do anything. And if you have a family, you got a job. If you're not a sponsor, if you ain't got no sponsor, it's pretty much hard to get to these places. Like, and it's thousands of dollars just to get to these places. You know, so I just feel that, keep it like gamers. I just feel like gamers is not everybody, gamers is not rich, okay? So I feel like when they do these events, they should think about that more. You know what I'm saying? That's why you get low entries at EVO this year. This is why I'm not going this year. I barely made it to EVO last year, but I made it happen. Like, Um, it's just, it's just the FGC community, as far as tournaments and people before them, unless you a sponsor, is bad. You got people taking loans out just to go to Evo.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, so um the entries is real bad right now. People can't afford to go nowhere right now. We don't know, what I'm saying? You kind of can see what the future going on and what's could happen in the next 3 or 4 years. Just try to make it affordable for everybody. That's my goal for my tournament scene.
Yeah, you looking to make, well, because I know as we was talking in the last episode that you had came on, you mentioned that you wanted to kind of start your own Evo and stuff like that. And that's definitely a great idea, man, for not just the Detroit scene, but just people like you mentioned to me a while ago, bro. That look, man, if you, I want to make it to the point people can get hotel, pull up to me, enjoy themselves, man.
Right.
Complimentary foods, drinks. Hey, just have a good time, man. We're about to vibe out.
Yeah.
That's the type of thing we need instead of these corporations, and it can just not be just the developers of games. It can
Yeah.
also be the promoters of events who
Yeah.
are so overcharging for something that's not really even that much expensive, bro.
Yeah.
So
Right.
it just to the point where how can we take ourselves away from these money hungry conglomerates
Right.
and get take back that power?
Right.
So
Right.
I see what you're doing, and I'm saluting you, brother. I'm
I
saluting.
appreciate it. I appreciate it 'cause I love it so much that since I went to EVO, okay, when I went to EVO, my fans walks up on me. They walks up on me like, "Yeah, like you are Roddy." Yes. Like I had pretty much 10 to 12 people walk up on me and say, like, "You Roddy, can I take a picture with you?" You know what I'm saying? Um, I resonate with like what I'm saying, the community, and I resonate with the people. So they know, I'm the same person when I'm streaming. I'm not gonna be no different person than what you see. That's just me. But I can't be something different. So if you gonna see me on stream, act the same way when I see you. And if you like to me on stream, you should be pleased that I'm gonna be the same person when you see me. You know, but when I'm resonating with the community, you know what I'm saying? They understand that everything is special right now, and we can't just do anything. We just can't just go to this. And everything with all the tournaments I did, this is only the third one, but this one is really gonna be special this time. But with the money, it's all out of my pockets. You know what I'm saying? Everything is out of my pockets. So I think people might be scared that they can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Put money for this, you got a job, you know what I'm saying? You could make some moves and have some money for a tournament. But uh, I just feel like ownership of your own stuff and building it up and putting your own money into it always gonna come back. So that's what I'm just trying to bring. Like everything that I put into this is my money. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Okay, okay.
yeah.
But something I want to ask you with this event, right, is the fact that the moves that you're taking to execute this event, or as what are you doing different that you did last year? What are your goals set for this event? You looking just for anybody in the states, or you looking for anybody outside of the states? Like, what is that for Roddy Downey Jr.? How is that process?
Okay, well, Detroit is kind of like a big city. So you got all these suburbs and they you know what I'm saying, around Detroit. So like it's people reaching out from Ann Arbor, Jackson, Redford, even though I'm in Redford.
8 Mile.
People reaching out from the Michigan. And if I could get them, that'll be a goal for me. Anybody that's gonna come like travel like hours. So some of these places might be an hour away, 2 hours away. So if you need to travel to come here, that is a goal. But also with somebody flying out of here for it, that's like the best goal. You
Yeah.
know,
Okay. Cause that shows right there. Okay, if somebody willing to fly out to me, that means I'm doing something quite well, and I need to, kind of keep doing this because it's actually showing, that what I'm doing is something special to someone else, and it's not just about myself; it's about making other people happy.
right.
So, yeah, man, it's definitely gonna take off for you, man, but only because you're a genuine person with a genuine plan, and it's just all about how you going to execute it to actually make it fall through. Something else we was talking about, man, is just like the I don't want to butcher it because I forgot what you told me about it, but overseas they bought it. That's why it's so high. Like the Arab, not Arabs, but the like Dubai or something like that. But
Yeah, well, it was already high before they even did
yeah,
anything.
true.
So that's not even we take them straight out of that. We just talking about people just affording it.
Yeah.
It don't matter. It's not even about well, people could kind of complain about for this year EVO is the games that they got in EVO
Mm.
that, you know what I'm saying, that other players might like, and then the games that was in EVO last year is not in EVO this year. And that's complaining like, why these games here? They weren't there last year, but we had these entries. Why we can't bring this back right along with this other stuff? There's a lot of old school games coming back for EVO this year, which I'm happy for. You know, cause I'm a real like, you know, I love old school games, but it's not really about it's gonna be the same price that it was
Right.
last year, whoever running it. It's just about when you get there, you spend all the money to get there, you might get knocked down. Not saying that, what I'm saying, it happen to everybody. It could happen to anybody. You get there, spend all this money, you get too old in the first, and that's it. The whole thing is over with. You know what I'm saying? And you spent $2,500 just to get here for the hotel and everything you had to spend. You want people to feel like they had a good time even though they lost. Not or feel like, yeah, well, I didn't spend a lot of money to get here and I still enjoyed myself.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing I'm trying to bring for my tournament scene.
So basically, like, for example, right? Man, I done went against my opponent, and my opponent got the best of me. So now I ain't gotta just leave. I can just enjoy my time with other fellow players and vibe out and get
Right.
drinks or eat or whatever, and then go on about my business.
Right. Instead of just feel like you came and traveled here. And I just got destroyed the first two matches I played, but I didn't have to spend. It's a different feeling when that happened to you when you spend a lot versus not spending a lot of money and that happened to you. You know what I'm saying? Then we talking about just the average tournament person, even like not even like sponsor, just a tournament person. Like they get too old and they spent all this money to just get too old. You know what I'm saying? They don't have no sponsor or nothing. So yeah, that's I'm looking at it like that. So I'm pretty sure everybody's looking like all the other gamers looking like it. Like, yes. I
Yeah.
talked to people in the Discord about the same thing. Like, yeah, like people ain't going to EVO because they can't afford it. They're ready to go to CEO. That's another fighting game tournament. It's a big fighting game tournament. It's in Florida, Orlando. I might be there. You know what I'm saying? It depends what's going on with the economy, but you can save more money going in there than going to EVO. You know, like tickets be cheaper, room be cheaper, food be cheaper. You know, and if you did get too old, you still can have a good time, and you still got money in your pocket. And you go back home. I say I had a good time, but at least I ain't come back broke.
Right. But see, one thing I know for a fact too, man, just from what I've been seeing online from multiple events as far as fighting games and other games as far as driving and stuff like that, is just at the end of the day, you just want to play your video games. And yes, the grand prize money is always a factor, but it just, hey, I got to enjoy myself while I'm at this event. And I had a blast, man. So it's to the point where going to Orlando, like you mentioned, would be a great deal because of the ticket prices and the entry fees and stuff like that. It's not expensive as it is at a big time event like EVO, which
Right.
really still shouldn't be as much.
Yeah.
That's just because of the name.
Right.
But, it just the simple fact, man, you just want to vibe out and have fun, bro. So it's like kudos to the Orlando scene for their event and everything. But I really want to see what you got under your sleeve with your event. And we definitely gonna keep that posted here.
Yes. Yeah. So, for everybody, the tournament is February the 28th. Starts at 4 p.m. If you're in the Michigan area, you can sign up at Star GG. It's up there. RoddyDowneyJr. B-Day Volume 3. If you type it in, it's gonna pop up. You can register. It's $10 to get in, and it's $10 per game you trying to do. So we're gonna have free food. There's gonna free drinks. And after the tournament is over, if you want to stay, we're gonna have because it's my birthday. So after the tournament, we gonna have a party. We gonna have like not a crazy party, but like a game night. It's gonna be game stuff all around, card games, drinks, whatever. We gonna have a good time, and that's why I'm trying to bring for my stuff. You don't come and have a good time, Detroit style, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, man. Especially as I'm well known. I wouldn't say I'm well known, but I know well about the D pause. But it's just, to the point where, man, y'all folks have so much fun out there, man, in Michigan, bro. It's to the point where I might need to pop up, man. I might need to get my bread
Hey,
right.
where you at? We like cousins, so and so hey, I'm here, and you know what I'm saying. Where my event at is really a lot of nice hotels.
Yeah.
You could pick whatever you want, a real nice hotel. You want to spend a little money, it's all in the same areas. If you get a hotel by me, it won't be that far to get to me, and there's a lot of good food choices in that area. So that's trying to make everybody comfortable as possible every time.
Yeah. So as we was talking before, you mentioned that certain person, not a certain person, but a certain company reached out to you, man. Can you give us some insights about that conversation as far as what you can tell everyone?
Okay, well, I'll tell you it's a funny story now, because I can tell you not. So I can tell people not. So probably like a month after EVO, after I came back to EVO, and came back to EVO, I am at work, and I get a phone call, and I look at the phone call. It's crazy ID, like a whole paragraph that's going across my stuff. I'm thinking it's a scam. It's scam. We in 2016, the scams is out of control now. I'm like, okay. I didn't answer it like any other spam call. And the next day, it was Wednesday. So the next day on Thursday, they called me again when I got home from work. And I'm like, who is this? And the text is going across the phone so fast, I can't even understand like what it is, right? I'm like, all right, whatever. I think I took a nap. I woke up. They called me again. So when I went to work Friday, my last day of work, they called me again. So I answered the phone like, hello? And they was like, yeah, this is, I don't want to say her name wrong, but it's Elisa, she called me and said, like, yeah, how you doing? Is this Roddy? I'm like, yeah, this him. Who is this? Like, well, I'm a Facebook, Instagram, Meta, song expert. I'm like, okay. So I asked her, like, this ain't no scam. And she's like, no, this ain't no scam. I can see you my credentials. And surely, soon we got the phone, I told her I couldn't talk to her. She wanted to talk to me for 45 minutes, have an interview with me 45 minutes. So obviously I couldn't talk to her. I was at work. So I told her to call me when I got off work. And the time that I told her to call me back, she definitely called right on time. When I was talking to her, she was like, yeah, congratulations on your 7,000. I don't have 7,000 now. I have 9,100 now followers on Instagram now. When she called me, she was like, congratulations on the 7,000 followers. Like, what is your goal? What you trying to get to? Being me myself, I told her I'm trying to get to 10,000 because I know if you get to 10,000, you be my type. That means, I told her that, and she was like, okay, that's a real good goal. And what's your motivation? And I'm like, well, I love it. I just love it. It's undescribable. I can't really explain it to you because I love it too much. And she was like, okay. And she was like, well, we're going to put you in a content creator program on Instagram. She gave me some tips to make my page better, and do some things to make my page better that I applied, to my page and to my methods. Basically, long story short, what I'm saying, at the end of that conversation, she was like, first of all, I asked her, I didn't know that y'all y'all watching me. And then she said, we watch all the good content creators. So that made me feel real good. And she said that they said they're going to call back, but it might not be her again. So I told her, like, I really appreciate you. This is probably the best news I had this year because I've been working so hard for 3 years to get somebody to call me. And she said, no problem, and keep up the good work.
So that was up, and you don't have to tell us exactly what she said on how you can do your content, but had since you been known, like knowing what she told you, has that been actually making more far as what am I trying to say? Has it brought more insight, or like have you been seeing progress through with that?
And the answer to that is yes, 100% yes. Everything she told me what to do, my page, like I said, when she told me to do that, I was at 7,000. So now I'm 9,100. I'm barking down 10,000 followers on Instagram. So yes, everything she told me, it worked. It helped my page. And I appreciate for them to even call me, and kept calling when I thought it was a scam, but yeah, that was probably like the greatest thing all the hard work, that was probably like the greatest thing that ever happened to me. Besides Evo and that, they're probably the best two things that happened to me this year.
Okay. With going forth, right? When it come down to these new fighting games that's been coming out recently, what's your thoughts? What's your hot takes on some of these outrageous games that I'm not gonna speak of them because you're my guest. It is all the attention is on you, brother. But I want to hear your thoughts.
On new fighting games,
Yes.
well, Marvel Token might maybe go back to Evo 1 year. So that's to play at the high level at Evo. But Marvel Token is an awesome game. It might, what I'm saying, during the beta, when I was playing the beta, and after the beta was over with, a lot of modern players were complaining about it wasn't no combos and wasn't this and that. But of course, a modern player ain't gonna know nothing about no combos. And a lot of people that play Marvel Token, they keep thinking maybe it's gonna be like Marvel Capcom 2, and it's not. It's a totally different game. Put like if you play Dragon Ball Fighters or Grand Blue, it's more similar to them games. So when I play everything, so when you switch to the game and it's got the similar same combo routes and mechanics, but not everything the same besides the mechanics, but the combo routes is the same from a different game that you play. It's really easy when you play a lot of games because when you play a lot of games, when a new game come out, it's more likely gonna be like a game that you played before.
It's more familiar to you.
Right. So when the beta was over, a lot of players complaining about it wasn't no combos in the game, which was 100% false. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like they wanted to be like a Marvel Capcom 2 or 3, and it's not that. It's not even the same people that make that. It's not Capcom. It's Arc Systems. They make that. If you play Arc System game, you understand how the combos work, but only a minor player would complain about it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that and what's that? Invincible versus when I went to Evo. I actually played both of them games at Evo, and both of the like Arc System and what I'm saying. I don't want to butcher their name. Is Starbound or is something they company for Invincible versus they both was amazing. Like they team was amazing. And every time I went, they wanted us to learn the game. Like they really wanted us to learn the game. And I was asking them questions about the game. I had my tripod. I'm making footage. Can you grab him? Can you bring him over here? How you do this? How you do that? How you do this? And I went to that booth, the Invincible versus booth, the most. I probably went there like 10 times, but Marvel Token line was too crazy. So I only got a chance to play it 3 times. But I played Invincible versus a lot, and they team was great. Them two fighting games right there. Hopefully, and Invincible versus when I played that beta, it like the online is kind of rough right now, but it wasn't even a beta; it was an alpha. So the game supposed to be coming out in a couple months. Hopefully they can get that together.
Mhm.
But as far as Marvel Token, they netcode online. When I played, they better. It's real good. I really didn't have really bad laggy matches, and it was fun. Finding out combos. It's like they was complaining about Marvel Token because there wasn't no practice mode in it. Like and another game, another fighting game supposed to be coming out. Avatar, the Avatar fighting game. It's a brand new game and brand new mechanics, and I didn't get a chance to play that. I didn't even sign up for it, but I wish I could. I wish I did. But it came out in the same weekend as the Marvel Token beta, so I had to make a decision. I was gonna switch back and forth from it anyway. So next time, maybe if it come out with another beta, I get into it with it looks after the footage and stuff I seen and players playing it. It looked very fun and loose. You know what I'm saying? Which I like because fighting games sometimes can be stiff. And in older games, they are loose. And I wish they would get back to being loose instead of being so stiff. Like make it like fluent. You know what I'm saying? Like it could flow. Like the Avatar game, when you watch that, it's like it's flowing. It's flowing and it's loose. But a lot of new games kind of be like stiff and you gotta hit the timing real good, you gotta catch them frames, you gotta catch the frames, you know what I'm saying? Like that game. And it's one more. I think it's one more fighting game. I think I'm missing. But besides some 3 games, all of them fun to play. All of them fun to play. They all similar to the games that I always played. Like I've been playing fighting games for 25 years. I've been playing fighting games since I was 7 years old. So, like on the last podcast, I told you Street Fighter 2. I was playing in my shorts in the basement, trying to beat Bison, trying to mash electric move. I only could beat him when I was 7 years old, mashing the electric move with Blanca or mashing the kicks with Chun Li. I couldn't beat
Spamming the hell out that move.
and I remember he's 7 years old. So I've been playing a lot of fighting games my whole life. So if I could and then I think too, a lot of players, they don't like to practice no more. You know what I'm saying? The trend of practicing, labbing, figuring the game out for a couple hours, not even playing nobody online, it's kind of getting dead. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people don't like to practice. A lot of people, they got methods of like they rather play online than learn the game as it come, and I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? That's not for me. I can't just go on online knowing that I don't know how this game works. You know what I'm saying? I had to figure it out. I had to give reps in on my combos, so I just won't be in there just pushing anything. But a lot of players play like that. So, yeah, it is. That's it really on on them 3 games: the Avatar playing game, Marvel Token, Invincible versus. That's the games that you should be looking for, and all of them are fun.
Okay. But have you ran into a game that's recently or like last year or something that you was like, nah, this ain't it? Go ahead and go back
Yes,
to the drawing
yes,
board.
I have. I definitely did. And the same game was at EVO too.
Mm.
But I never got a chance to get to the booth, and I kind of glad I did. You know what I'm saying? The booth was prior to. I won't say fighting game you're referring to is 2XKO.
Mm.
Really don't like it per se for me. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we was going back when we were talking about earlier. Like, don't try to force to play. If it's not comfortable for you to play, don't try to force it for the views, the content.
Yeah. And that's definitely I mean, just like anything that's not done from the heart, you can easily tell off rip.
Yeah,
Man, you forcing it, buddy. You're like, but yeah, man. If you don't like a game, man, just go ahead and speak it and tell people, bro. It just don't just force yourself to like something just because it's trending right now.
yes. Yes, you gotta stay true to yourself, and when you stay true to yourself, people will gravitate to it.
And that's what I noticed too about the people that's in your community, bro. And it's to the point where I see a lot of genuine fans, a lot of genuine supporters who's reposting, sharing, comment, excuse me, commenting, just engaging with your content. And it's just to the point, man. It's only way you can get to that certain point is being genuine, is being yourself. Because once you try to fit in with what's hot right now, you're going to get what's hot right now, fans. And when that die down, they like, okay, I don't really like this, so I'm gonna kind of go towards this route. So it's just like you mentioned, bro. Just it's all about being authentic and in your own lane, and it just moving forward, bro.
And why you saying that? I want to put this out. I have the best followers, supporters on my page. Like, people like, of course I play fighting games. Yes, that's like half of my gaming adventure. The other half is RPGs, or in certain single player games. So make me feel good about how it is now and how I wanted it to be, and it's working. You should be able to like anything that you are like. If you love this content creator, you should be able, no matter what he posts or she posts, they should be able to engage with you every time. It don't matter like, oh yeah, you playing Street Fighter. I don't like Street Fighter, but like I like Street Fighter. But if they don't like Street Fighter, they still gonna like it because it's me. So that's the whole point of it, building a community so they feel like they know you. We expressed that on the last one, on the last interview, that I want everybody to feel like when you watching me, you know me. And then when you meet me, it's gonna be just like you know me, and I'll be the same person. So that's the whole thing, keeping it original and not going, what I want to say, and not compromising my true gaming. That's to please other people or what's trending.
I totally agree with you 100%, bro. Just because of what I'm experiencing when it comes down to building a community, and it's
shout out to the 10K too, with y'all too. I'm
hey,
sorry,
look, man, look.
Shout out to 10K on the TikTok. Shout out to
look.
Yeah.
But it just the simple fact, bro. It wasn't easy getting there.
It's never easy.
It's never easy. It's not supposed to be easy, because if it was easy, everybody be at 10K.
Exactly.
But it's just trying to stay consistent and building that momentum, keeping that momentum going, because it's like if you stop now, you're gonna lose out. That 10K can go to 8, 5, 1 real quick.
If you're not consistent, yes, it will go
if you're not consistent. So how is it for Roddy Downey Jr.? Is staying consistent is easy, or is kind of hard for you? Well, like, explain that.
Okay, I think what it was when I first started off, I think I was posting too much, and that's not the way to go. You know what I'm saying? Posting 3 or 4 videos, clips a day, and then another 3 or 4 clips a day. That's kind of like what the lady was saying. That's one of the little, things that she told me. Well, don't post. Well, I do more than what she said anyway, but she said basically like, look, post every other day. And I told her I post every day. She's like, that's real good. But as far as me, the process is him while playing, you kind of know what's gonna go while you playing. So like when I'm done streaming, the process is go through my videos, and I already in my mind know which one it is I've been playing. So I'm gonna go to the videos. I might just sit there. I eat me a dinner and watch my videos, and then I pause it. When I'm like, oh yeah, I kind of did that. Then I clip it. And then I clip it, you know what I'm saying? I might do, you know what I'm saying, more than one, but really the process now is like 1 clip a day. And when I get home, I get on my computer, I go through my stream, and I Oh yeah, that was funny. Oh yeah, man, that was OD. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I did this, whatever, this and that. Or he teabagged me, whatever, this, that. Anything, because I'm a very funny guy person. So it's like expressing myself through the games, it's just like natural. Yeah, the process is that's well for me. I make my videos and then I eat and then I talk to my close friends. Shout out to Abby, shout out to Slat, Level Up Slat, shout out to Cusco, shout out to these players, man. We got a strong community in Discord and we all help each other. We all big each other up. And I know you know Abby, but he was a child prodigy. You know what I'm saying? Of course, he's older now a little bit. He's still young, but he's a child prodigy. And somehow I met last year. It's like he coming like real close friend, you know.
Mhm.
So yeah, shout out to them guys, man. The community, man. I got the best like fighting game friends right now, and we all pick each other up, and we all practice. Example like you see a stream wherever. Yeah, um, we are practicing in the Discord. We are practicing.
Yeah.
We gonna practice. And we're not trying to like make no clips or stream it or nothing like that. We just trying to get better. And that's my whole thing, RoddyDowneyJr. Gaming, period. For me to get better. You know what I'm saying? Going to tournaments, playing at the highest level I can play. That's what it is for me. I know people want the money, but for me, it's just playing the best, win or loss. I'm not really thinking about the money. I just want to play the best. You know what I'm saying? And that's my thing. You know what I'm saying? If I don't never win a tournament in my life, I just wanted to say I just wanted to play the best people I could play, the highest level people that I could play, and more
Okay.
likely, playing them type of people they'll make you better too. So and that's like in my Discord I got EVO champions in the EVO I'm talking to.
Yeah.
I'm
Right.
watching their videos and stuff. And I'm watching them practice.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm observing. I'm soaking up the game.
Mhm.
And so if you ask them a question, they gonna tell you. You know what I'm saying? I got the best friends. So shout out to them, man. Shout out to Abby Discord, man. Hopefully, I've been trying to get him to get on here with you, man, but he's strongly serious. After this, I don't talk to him. We need to get him on here, man, because he got a real story that that he need to tell.
Yeah.
If he wants to. But he got a real story that he can tell, and he's
Okay.
still in
Okay.
it. He young. He still got young man aspirations. He trying to win EVO. He trying to win a major again. He already won a major already, and he
Mm.
trying to step it up. And we talk about how the content is and how we post our content and what we 100% in tune with making our pages better every day. We talk about this and that, and we need to start doing this, and we need to start doing that. We all support each other. So when you get that good group of people, you gotta stick with them.
Okay, okay. And look, man, I definitely appreciate you sharing your thoughts on the fighting expos and evos and telling us a little story about what happened to you and Meta Man and everything, and giving you your
I know
shout
they're gonna
outs.
be mad at me next time. I'm sorry to interrupt you. I got to shout out to my dad and shout out to my man Wild Boy Al Green. When I was trying to get the Evo, I had got everything, but I was still short. I'm telling you, I was still short. Like just getting there. Like I still needed money to be down there. My dad, which is my number one supporter in everything I do, he supported me and it supported me on as far as being good, like your dad, you gonna make sure you have money, he'll pocket more money than you got. And my homeboy, Al Green, he did the same thing. He registered me some money, make sure I was good, and I appreciate that. Like it's like I think about stuff like that all the time. Anybody do something good for me to take me to the next level, friends and family, it's an honor, you know what I'm saying? And I'm extremely blessed.
Yeah. Hey, look, man. I greatly appreciate you coming on the show and spreading the love and giving us insights on everything that we need to know about this fighting expos and everything, man. And to all the people that's watching, that's going to be watching this episode, man. Thank y'all for everything y'all do by supporting us on all of our platforms and stuff of that nature, man. And we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Got another episode for you guys, and we love y'all and we appreciate everything y'all do for us. And we'll catch y'all next time on the Retro
Yes,
Pioneers
sir.
podcast.
Yep, that's sir.